back. We missed a race on Thursday because of a poor turnout, so we're here again on Saturday. And I tell you what, there's a lot of new names. Get excited. I don't sound it, obviously, because, you know. Right, let me get the stream up. Ooh, turn it down quick, I don't want to hit my voice. Go down, go down. There we go. Righty-yo. Right, so. So we're here in Baku. Nice and sunny, actually, on this Saturday evening. We've got quite a few new faces in this league. God, it's been a while. We've got Shadders here. Ramsel, I'm not sure if young Tommy, we've seen him before, or if he's permanent. Honestly, so many new people. We've got Cryptic Alibi, he's new. Nightwing is going to be filling. He's starting at the back today because he is the quickest here. Yeah, we'll see what he'll be doing. Crazy Bill is new as well. Dylan's new. Obviously, Sloth returning to Division 2 reserving. He's reserving Division 1 as well, so we'll see him probably challenge for the win. Bottled a win here last season. And, well, did he bottle it? Yeah, he did. He did bottle it in the rain, just with the same as Maz. Both of them bottled last season. Jonesy's here, another reserve. Yeah, so we're looking at quite good. Now, let's get ourselves on board with the furthest on track, and it is Measles. So, look at his little pink helmet and his pink car. He's a little pink boy, ain't he? What's up, young Tommy? Cryptic Alibi, hey, what's going on? I'm the resident P20 driver, Cryptic. I don't think so. I think you could do better. Aim for them points. Reach for the stars. But no, it's a very, very challenging circuit here today. So if you can just keep it on the track, out of the walls, you'll pick up a decent couple of positions. I mean, we've seen it from some drivers. I mean, they're not the quickest on the track, but they've got wins here sometimes. So we'll see what Measles can do. This is one of his strongest tracks on the calendar, but I do know personally he's a bit hungover today. So I'm not going to expect too much of him, because we've got the Fatalities, big German flag at the end there. And, well, kind of fit him really, because he's the one leading the championship. I'll aim for 19th. There you go, progress. Going up a position. It's always what you got to do. Go up one by one by one. And then, in another 19 races, you aim for P1. But no, we've got Maz just seeming like it's a little bit of a comfortable lap at the moment. Maybe it's because of these onboards, but doesn't look like he's pushing all too much. Obviously missing the curves around here. You don't want to touch them all that much. They do send you a bit. You can cut that corner fucking massively. It's brilliant. Through the castle section, nicely done there by Maz. And just hooking that up very, very nicely. If you clip anything around there, if you get it wrong, understeer, going too fast in, you lose so much time. There's an Alfa Romeo just there. It's got out of the way. That will be either DJ Death Dragon or Energetics. I would assume it's Energetics. And we've got him coming down now. Obviously, Energetics is going to have... I am assuming it's Energetics. Oh no, he's not. It looks like one of them's going to be giving the other one, the Slipstream, coming down. The two Dutch drivers obviously looking to get a foothold on this Constructors' Championship. That's a 40.335. Nothing too special there. I wouldn't have thought. DJ Death Dragon getting a 40.202 as well. We've also got a Williams coming down the back straight. God, I can't get there in time. Ryan Van Doom, he's on an outlap. We've got... Ooh, come on. Here we go. The Renault of young Tommy. He's set to a purple sector 2. Oh, why don't I have my lap data on? There we go. In young Tommy for P0. Was he going to DNF? Or is he just that quick? We will see. It's a 39.920, and he goes on to provisional pole of the three drivers so far. I've been told I've pronounced it completely wrong all the time. It's multi-rabbit. No, multi-rabbit. To be honest, I'll have to be told like how to pronounce it properly because I don't know. Multi-rab. See, I literally got told how to say it like a couple. Oh, and Ryan Van Doom goes into the wall, and obviously that's his lap over and done with. He's gonna have to come into the pits and get a new front wing fitted. Who is next? You got the where are we? We've got Ramsel just in behind him. He's going to be the next person to, well, come across the line. He's on a outlap, and obviously he's given himself that space for the next car behind. Yeah, it'll be very, very interesting to see how these guys do. A lot of these guys are, well, I'm pretty sure all of them who are reserving today are from Parabolical Esports. So a massive shout out for them. Officially now a partnered league of ours. So we'll probably be seeing a lot more exchanging of drivers between the two leagues. So if you haven't already, do check them out. They are on Twitch, just under Parabolical Esports. Very, very competitive league. Good to watch. Good to compete in, actually. I do compete in myself. But no, some very, very top class drivers throughout each division. And you always see some close racing there as well. So yeah, massive league. And thanks from me to them. Well, from all of us to them, actually, because if it wasn't, we could have possibly seen a second cancellation in 2 weeks because of a poor turnout, as it seems like our drivers don't particularly enjoy Baku. And Ramsel has hit the wall, completely misjudging his braking point there, and obviously not getting it all in. But Bazo Boy with 38.757, and I've completely missed VI on Maz going for a 39.389 as well. We've got Energetic starting his lap, a big slide going through turn one, but he stuck his line on for this race as well. Obviously not getting the practice he necessarily needs, or just doesn't think there's any consistency he's got. So I do expect to see him near the front of the pack today, or maybe at the front. He's a bit, in terms of when he's got his line on though, he's a bit of a quali merchant. Does get in those very quick times when he needs to. Obviously was quite close to the front with his line on in Division 1 last season. So we'll definitely be seeing what he can do. But we've got young Tommy just saying something. Move your ass, Cryptic gave you the toe of the century, teamwork and all. There we go. Cryptic's got a 40.03, so obviously not a resident P3. And Jesus Christ, Energetics taking the real live F1 line there and not getting an invalidation. Very, very interesting, but obviously lost time, I would assume. Cutting that corner perfectly and almost getting the perfect run. You can actually just jump that. I do expect a pretty decent time. Is he even setting his time? Yeah, he is. No purples as of yet. He's got about 10 seconds to get a lot across the line from now. So he does look like he's going to be on for a pole position time at the moment. Looking like it's going to be a 40.8. So not the lap he would ideally be wanting, but I guess it is something on the board. Safe for now. We do have Crazy Bill coming around now of Purple Sector 2. Energetics has retired from the race. Has he crashed out? Get me on board with someone. Oh, get me on board. Here we go. There is a cut. Energetics has put it in the wall. Yeah, he's not going to be taking any further part in qualifying. I'm really not sure how he's done that, because that's quite a way down the straight. So that is his qualifying over. He's going to be starting at the back. Crazy Bill going into P4 with 39.403. It does look like fatalities, actually. The championship leader is in P2 at the moment with 38.945. Bazaboy is his title contender as well, so it'll be interesting to see how these guys can battle. Obviously very, very close on pace. Fingerplate with 40.272. I do need to sit on board with someone who's actually doing a lap though, and we'll sit on board with Sloth. He's going to be coming across the line fairly soon as well, coming to finish up in sector 2. Maz is retired, he thinks he's safe, and I could probably say he is as well. Ramsel's been DSQ'd actually from the session. I'm not sure how recent that was, but he's going to be starting from the back of the pack now. And obviously not ideal for him at all, but I guess it gives him a bit of a challenge. Now we've got Sloth going to be coming across the line very, very quick around here as well. Wouldn't be surprised to see him near the front. It's going to be 38.4, and he's 3/10 quicker than everyone else, and it's looking like it could be, well, you've got the option here of a Red Bull front row lockout today, as we've seen the potential of both drivers. I'm just going to sit on board with Streams. He's got no front wing. I just want to see if he kills himself. No, he's gonna live. Jonesy coming down the back straight now, and we'll see what he can do. It's gonna look like a 39 or 40.820, so just quicker than what Energetics could do. It puts him in P14. Not safe really, because if the other two drivers can get themselves through, then he will be down into P16 and struggling. And as we've got Dylan now in the Ferrari with that red helmet. Almost looks like it was planned, but he is a reserve. And I guess that's just good timing, or he's had the time to design himself a helmet, but he will be looking to get himself out of that P19 spot. As I need to catch up with some comments. Tell you what, that paracetamol's done wonders for him. There you go, drugs, kids. Yes, carry me, Tommy. I'll carry you as far as I can go. Well, looks like we're on for a tasty quali sesh. It does. P6 and 11 are close. Actually, I haven't. Oh my god, they are. P6 and 11 is very close. And I'll tell you what, guys, keep it up. If we can have splits this close, I mean, yeah, I will love it. The closer we have the racing, the better it is. Obviously, we don't want people splitting off too quickly. Looks like Nightwing's now retired. He's decided, yeah, obviously going by his word, starting from the back. Dylan's put himself into P16. It won't be enough to get him out of Q1 yet. I think he will just about have enough time to go round again and get himself out. It's going to be very close for him, though. Have to go straight in and out, and then obviously improve on his time. Jonesy's in the danger zone as well, same as Fozzie Bear. I do believe Fozzie Bear will be his first time into Q2 this season. If he does get himself through, it's not been an ideal start to the season for him. Streams is setting himself on an outlap now. He's not had the best of times. He lost his complete front wing on the way on his first lap, so obviously he's going to be wanting to do much better than he did there. I can safely say Sloth, Bazaboy, Fatality, Crazy Bill, Young Tommy, Shadows, DJ Death Dragon, and Fingerplate are through. As I just can't see another 6 or so people improving by the amount of that. As it's still telling me DJ Death Dragon's going first. As we got, I skipped. Did I? Did I skip? Did I skip your name? Oh, I'm sorry, Crypt. I'll go for it again. Sloth, Bazaboy, Fatality, Maz, Crazy Bill, Young Tommy, Cryptic Alibi, Shadows, DJ Death Dragon, and Fingerplate are safely through. There we go. I don't mean it. Might go for a second run, see how the track feels now. I mean, getting used to the track is always good. You just need to make sure you don't put it in the wall or anything like that, obviously. If you do put it in the wall, lose your wheel, that's you qualifying over. As Streams does have to go on his lap, and it's a bit of an all or nothing lap. He's going to have to just push until he's got no more. Ideally, at this point, though, I would be putting on putting enough laps in to go 2 laps, obviously, around this track. The softs do wear quite heavily, but it might be necessarily if you can't hook it up on the one. I always do it myself, especially when I'm not feeling comfortable, haven't had the practice. You put 2 laps of fuel in, you mess up your first one, and you just hope you don't mess up the second one. Quite often I do, but yeah, there's cars on track, to make sure you look left and right. No, obviously Streams is the main man, who we don't know where he's placing today, in terms of pace. Obviously we'll be looking out as well for Energetics and Nightwing to be coming through the pack, as it does look very, very well. I can guarantee you Nightwing will be making overtakes, and I just wonder if he'll be able to avoid the first lap carnage that we will most likely see going into turn 2, is where it usually all happens. Obviously everyone gets pretty careful, obviously turn 1, but turn 2 is where it really gets tight, and usually you'll see 1 or 2 cars go round and it just traffic jam it all up. First lap is very, very dangerous around Baku. I know all too well. Yeah, there we go. Streams has done a 39.948, slots himself very nicely in that P7 position, looking very, very comfortable to get through into the next session. Obviously, Young Tommy and Cryptic are in the 2 Renaults, and he's just split them. But Jonesy is now in the danger zone. Obviously, P15, he's the next man to get knocked out. The 2 people below him are on outlaps. So if he can improve that time to beat Fozzie Bear's not got enough time to come out of the pits and get another lap in. So Fozzie Bear will be out if he does improve and obviously put himself into those 6s. And Dylan and Envoy can also improve. But that's obviously dependent on if these 2 do improve as well. And it looks like Jonesy's done a purple sector 2, and he's 4.66 temps up now. And yeah, he's looking good. And we will be seeing if he does improve by enough. Obviously, I do believe he will do. Put himself in that P11 slot. I think he's going to be pushing Fingerpolite down 1. And he goes into P13 with a 40.420, 420. Blaze it. Yeah. And he's going to put himself fairly safely through. Multi-Barracks in the danger zone a bit now. Fozzie Bear's not going to be going out again. And obviously we've got Dylan and Envoy. Envoy's the furthest man along in terms of knocking people out. I would like to see if he's up on his time or not. Obviously 42.7 is way off the pace in terms of what everyone else is doing. About 2 seconds off of what you need to do. And he's lost his front wing, so that might be his qualifying over, but he's obviously still going to be up by maybe a second. Yeah, so he's probably still going to come out along. I mean, it's only 1 or 2 corners. There we go. He's gonna fully send it still. Maybe lose a little bit of time. I still believe he can set a reasonable time though, because he's lost it so late on. Here we go, a 41.279, so that is going to be Envoy out of the session. And the only person who can knock someone out now is Dylan. And is Dylan going to knock out Fozzie Bear? Is Fozzie Bear going to survive? Yes, Fozzie Bear survives, and Dylan is out of qualifying. Everyone is safe now. Energetics get pushed down into P17. So the people we have lost through this session is Dylan, Energetics, Envoy, Nightwing and Ramsel through a DSQ. And obviously Sloth going on the pole position by quite a way, and we've got our own Gobert back basically, as Sloth is making these Red Bull drivers look very, very good. And yeah, it's looking very tasty in terms of who's going to get pole and who's going to qualify where. It's extremely close. I think we probably will see someone do a Leclerc, if I'm being honest. I'm assuming it's completely dry throughout. I'm going to watch Jonesy put it in the wall. Stream splits, Renault, how dare he. It's always going to be one guy who doesn't retire. I do think we've got quite a good, and everyone does understand that rule of retiring in the pits. Obviously, we do punish it very hard in this league, actually, in terms of it not retiring in the pits, because it does ruin people's races, especially around tracks like this, where it most likely will cause a safety car or definitely a VSC at least. And obviously they do completely ruin your sort of flow, and you need it around tracks like this, don't you? Some sort of consistency. So I literally have got home from work. I'm not even changed from my work uniform. I'm home from work and I'm straight here. Oh, that's brilliant. DJ Death Dragon with a 40.202. Honestly, it's incredible how he's already got out, done his out lap, and is set his time. And we'll be seeing what everyone else can do. I'm assuming the track's just going to get better and better and better. So I will be thinking we're going to be seeing some 37.5s maybe. In Q3, Q2, maybe a 39, but yeah, we'll see. Because we have the first driver out is a Renault, so we'll sit on board. I would assume, yeah, we've got Cryptic out, so obviously we'll do our regular thing, sit on board with the Renault man in his pink and silver helmet. Oh, that's yeah. You're meant to go left. Yeah. He looks like he's going to be starting on these soft compound tires. So obviously, ideally, it's one shot basically around this track. It's going to be very interesting. I don't want to be seeing anyone do a Ricardo round here and reversing into another driver. If you use the escape road, do use your mirrors and check the coast is clear before you reverse. That's cutting the corner as well. You don't want to do that on your hot lap either. Oh, and that's your wing. It's your out lap. Chill. Yeah, he's going to be coming straight back into the pits, and he'll probably switch now to Maz behind, who is looking like he's going to be looking to qualify on the medium compounder tyres. So here we go. Going to be looking to load himself up. Cryptic, don't hit the walls. So my one biggest tip for you. Don't hit the walls, it's bad. Here we go, Matt's loading up for his start of his lap. Obviously Cryptic coming into the pits now. Actually, he's going on a lap. Is he doing his lap with a broken wing? Okay, very interesting. But I'm going to sit on board with Maz because he's going to be miles and miles quicker. I'm just wondering, is Cryptic going to be able to get out of the way while he's on that lap? Because obviously he is going to get caught up, I would assume. But it's going to be very interesting. Oh, maybe he's giving himself a delta, I'm not sure. But he will need to get out of the way of Maz when Maz catches up inevitably. Getting that nicely for himself. Obviously paracetamol are giving him superpowers, and we will see. Obviously not using the whole track, there is a little bit more you can gain coming into that corner, but obviously we will be seeing. He's very, very nice around this track. I would argue he's, well, I mean, I'm terrible around this track, so I don't particularly like comparing people to me because, yeah. But no, Maz is excellent around here. Definitely. It's stronger tracks. He does seem to thrive in technical circuits where other people do seem to make the mistakes. Obviously, I've known him for a while now, and he does stress himself out if he doesn't get it all right. So we'll hopefully he does. Well, oh my Jesus Christ, man! Don't do that. You meant to turn. It's a right-hander, not a straight. Jesus. Guys, this track isn't that bad. You don't have to kill yourselves. Cool. There's multi-barracks going to come across the line now, and that's a 41.1 at 5.3, and that's going to be the quickest of the runners so far. We do have Fatality coming along now as well. Do we have any of the Red Bulls on a lap? Sloth's messed his lap up. He's a 44 at 5.74 as well. That's a 40.27. That's very, very quick on the mediums. Yeah, looking very, very good actually. We've got multi-barrack now. What is happening with it? These racing points? Have it on levels. I think. Oh my, right, yeah, go. Yeah, the racing points, the paracetamol's getting to them. Guys, you meant to just have one. Yeah, that was the hangover. Honestly, that was incredible. You're very lucky you're not out, Maz, to be honest. Fozzie Bear gonna go purple with a 40.266. Looks like he's going to be into Q3 at this rate. Doing very, very nicely there for the McLarens of 1-2. At the moment, obviously, one of them is on the soft, so. So Ryan Van Doom now coming to finish his lap. He's on the mediums as well. God, I need to get more drinks. Crazy Bill's had enough. He's decided he's leaving. If anyone can get an invite back, that would be great. As we come across the line, Ryan Van Doom puts himself in P5 with 44.375. Guys, I don't think the 44s are going to be enough to get you guys through. Maz on an outlap now, coming towards the area that he's decided. I'm going to just make sure he can find his way through that right-hander, because apparently he thought it was straight. I'm not sure if he thought he was doing Rainbow Road or something, but no. What's the best tyre, Strat? Oh god, you're asking the wrong person around this track. Honestly, mediums is always safe to qualify on if you can. I do believe it's a medium hard around this track. Or you could do a soft, medium, soft. As a pit lane isn't that long, but obviously you will have to do more overtaking on it. But on a track where it's not too easy to overtake, and if the other person in front of you is running low wings or a very stiff front and rear roll, you'll struggle to get past. So yeah, ideally I would go for a medium soft, medium hard. Less overtaking, and can just focus on your consistency, but depending if there is a safety car, medium soft soft or soft medium soft isn't too bad either. Oh god, that's a long hashtag. Cryptic need the best strat. Oh, there we go. Cryptic need the best strat. Honestly, everyone needs the best strat. I mean, we've seen it here for multiple times. Gobert is one of them. Absolutely rapid driver, but yeah, doesn't know those strats, it seems, sometimes, and doesn't get it all right all the time. And obviously got it right last week, got himself the first win of his career in VIL, but obviously he's always been in the running for it. It's just messed it up in terms of having to pit again when other drivers don't, and just putting himself out of the contention. But Maz remembering to turn right on that right-hander now instead of going straight on, and he's set a purple sector 1. Finger plate with 39.972. Very nice time there from him. Crazy Bill's back, and Maz has done a 40.873. Put himself in front of his teammate, who I'm not sure will be trying to improve or not. Young Tommy's on the mediums as well. He's on a lap as well, so we'll stick on board as he hasn't set a time yet. I would assume, yeah, Sloth's going to be setting the time. He's invalidated. Oh no, that's an outlap. Ignore me. Guys, I'm dying of dehydration here. Oh, young Tommy is getting very close to track limits there. Could possibly turn a little bit earlier on all of these corners, but obviously you don't want to kill yourself, so gonna come across the line, getting a tiny bit of slip from the Williams of Ryan Van Doo. Very good time actually from young Tommy there with 40.288. Doing very well there. And he's decided he will go down the... I'm assuming he meant that. And there we go. That's not going to be ideal for his tyres, and guys, you need to learn how to brake on out laps and in laps. I was getting a message, but I guess they stopped. Just got my food just in time to set a lap. Yeah, actually, I've got my food here, and I do need to go to the toilet in a minute, so you know what? While there's 3 minutes left, I'm going to go to the toilet. Oh, just after Sloth says his time, because it looks like it's going to be an improvement, but I don't know yet. And Sloth goes, pop. What the fuck? Okay, Sloth's on the mediums, and he's beating everyone who are 39.7, so it looks like he's going to be walking this race at this rate. But yeah, I'm going to go to the toilet, and I'll be right back. Don't miss me. Right, I'm back. Let me just get myself nicely seated. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. Yeah, because we do a stream pretty much every Thursday and Saturday. If you do want to watch the major competitive guys as well, the guys who are basically non-human, they race on the Saturdays, and yeah, that's also a very, very good watch. as well. And I need to unwrap this without being too loud. I am very sorry because, you know, takeaway places wrap everything up in the loudest shit they can find. And there we go, we're done. And where the hell is Sloth going? Oh god, wrong controller. Right, there we go. We are on... Ooh, oh, Cryptic's invalidated. Oh no. Cryptic, you need to get a lap together, man. Actually, Cryptic's out. Oh no, Cryptic. He... something. I'm pretty much sweating myself with me and food before. Okay. I'm not sure how that's meant to read, but I've probably read that very wrong. It looks like Jonesy's on a Streams has got himself through with third. Is that on the soft compound tires with 39,977? And yeah, it does look like a Sloth's on another planet at the moment, and this burger is looking juicy. As Jonesy is going to come across the line on the soft, so it's more than likely he's going to get through. Missed my braking point after the hot lap, didn't want to crash. Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to crash either, to be honest. And Jonesy looks like he's about to scrape through in at P9 position. But he's got Mazes on the softs as well. It does look like a lot of people might be shoving him out as well. Jonesy is very much in danger of losing his seat in this session. Cryptic's out of the session. Just having a look, we've got an Alpha Tauri. Oh, that's Stream. So the next person across the line is going to be... Oh god, that was disgusting. It's going to be Maz. He's going to be looking to get himself through. Obviously not going quick enough on the soft compound tires. Well, no, on the medium compound tires, sorry. And it does look very much like... Yeah, P11. He's gone purple. So it does look like he's probably going to easily slot himself through if he can remember how to turn his car going through these last couple corners, which he didn't remember in the start. And he's managed to do it. Congratulations to him. I was clapping. And he is going to get himself through and push Jonesy down into P9. Well, P10, that's a nice time actually, a 39.213. But it does look Multi-Barrack's going to be pushing himself through as well. If you could just get this across the line nicely. And it looks like Jonesy's going to be down. Yeah, Jonesy is down now into P11. So he's officially out of the session in P11, first of the three compound runners, and that is our session done. So we have lost Jonesy, Ryan Van Doom, DJ Death Dragon, Shadows, and Cryptic Alibi. Wait, what? I repeat, because I didn't know Ryan Van Doom was on a lap. I'm very sorry. We have lost. Oh my god, we've lost Bazza. Right, okay, so we've lost Bazza Boy, Jonesy, DJ Death Dragon, Shadows, and Cryptic Alibi. Bazza Boy is gonna... It's gonna be interesting in terms of the race, because obviously, fatalities on the primary. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brian. I completely wrote you off. I didn't think you were even on a lap. I totally wasn't on for a 40.3. Cryptic, you need to not invalidate. Skipping the corners isn't ideal. It's not how you meant to do it. I'm just going to mute myself for a second. Ooh. Don't worry, I'm back. Murray Walker's just died. Wait, what? What the fuck? Guys, can we all get an F in the... Whoa. A rip, please. Yeah, that's a bit... Yeah. That's not ideal. I'm gonna hold a minute's silence for that. At 11 till 10. Because, yeah. Not great news at all. And we will start in 5 seconds. And I'll go now. Yeah, that's really shit news if I'm being honest. It's a legend in commentary, and yeah, really, not great at all. Yeah, just I like to pay my respects to him as soon as I possibly could, and obviously that minute silence at the start is the best I could do. In terms of it, but yeah, the race must go on. We can say we're doing it in memory of him today, and we will move on. That is literally just happened though, which is a bit crazy. Did have to check myself before, obviously, that, yeah, but here we go. Sorry, I've got blocked nose. Yeah, Maz is on his lap. I do need to put his lap data on. I'm not sure in terms of deltas. A 15.452. That's what I'm going to use now as something, some sort of reference point in terms of what it is. Yeah. Here we go. Maz is going to come across the line. I would assume it's going to be a 39.2 or so. No, a 39.5. I know he can go quicker than that. I'm not sure he'll be too happy with that lap either. But that is going to provisionally obviously put him in pole position. Garrett Crazy Bill is going to come across the line now. And he's going to go 38.783. So very much putting Robbie's time just under the cosh there. And yeah, we're going to just sit on board. Actually, Sloth is coming across the line. We're just going to see what he's going to do. It is going to be a 38.168. So close to those 37s. As I said, I think he probably will hit them at some point. Fatality with 38.642. And I tell you what, I never realised, but Sloth is, come on, leaps and bounds since I first saw him race. And he's really getting quick now. 40.153. There's a mess up somewhere there for Monty Rabbich. And young Tommy is starting his lap now as well. Who else? Have we got anyone finishing a lap? Fozzie Bear's the furthest round at the moment. I'm not getting any messages come through, which is a bit annoying. Because I'm actually getting the notifications that there's messages, but I'm not getting any of the actual messages, so just bear with if it takes me a while to respond. Fozzie, okay, I guess track limits aren't on for that, but Fozzie Bear's going to come along the lines. I would assume it's looking like it's going to be a 39.8ish. That's what I'm going to assume it's going to be. It's going to be a 40.9 on my second out. Not good really from me, but young Tommy, oh, he's lost his wing. That's going to really hamper him there going through these last couple sectors. A 15.476, so I think a little way off the pace there as well. Obviously going to be losing a little bit of time as well. With that front right end plate damage, and I do believe he's probably going to come into the pits. I mean, ideally, yeah, there we go. He's going to set his time instead. He's going to put himself into P6 with a 39.763. He could definitely go quicker as he did have damage. Ryan Van Doom is going to be coming round, and yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what he can do. Purple sector 1, and we'll see if he can hook it all up. A bit of a dark horse in this race, especially as I sort of didn't expect it, but he got himself into P2 and Q2, obviously on the soft compound tyres, but you got to be there. And yeah, looking very, very interesting. Everyone's hitting that wall, and it's going to lose them a bit of time. They need to be just a bit more cautious, or just jump that curb a little bit better. But he's okay. I guess track limits aren't a thing on that corner. But he set a purple sector 2 as well. I'm not sure if that's a real one though, because I didn't see the delta. But here we go. He's going to come down the back straight now, and open up that DRS straight. DRS, not the DRS straight, and it's a 39.073. So we've got Multi-Barrack in P9, Maz in P6. Any other teams? Fatality and Fozzie are still here, and I think that's about it in terms of teams. We've got 2 teams. But yeah, we don't really have anyone on a lap now. Streams has retired from the session. He's had enough. He doesn't think he can go any quicker. So the best he's going to be getting is P8 today, and I do think that he will fall with that time. I do believe he'll probably end up in a P9 maybe. Based on the difficulty of this, I think Multi-Barrack or Fozzie may mess up. That's my prediction anyway. I'm just curious. Yeah, Ryan's actually on a lap, and he's going again. I'm not sure if he's. I don't believe he's going to be up on his time, but obviously we will see. Here we go, coming round, and yeah, he's not going to be up on his time. He's going to be quite a way down, 3 seconds down. Yeah. I'm just going to mute my mic for a second. And there's my prediction coming true anyway. Fozzie Bear has retired from the session, so he's not going to be getting any higher than P10 today. And it does look like Multi-Barrack and Maz are very close together, just split by the McLaren of Fatality. Fingerplate is way out in front. Ryan Van Doom isn't going to be going out again either, so he's only going to be getting at best P4, which is likely to probably fall to one or two drivers. Obviously, Fingerplate first up for that striker, that pole position. It's a very, very difficult time to get to, though, with a 38.168. And we'll be seeing what these guys can do. It would be really nice to have a reference point of Division 1 and really know what's possible and what isn't. Because at the moment, I'm just jabbing at anything, but it does look like Fingerplate may have completely lost his time now on his lap, and this may be his qualifying over. I will see. He's down a 10th, but obviously I don't think he got wing damage, so there's a possibility he can recover that. But I can't see him improving any positions now. He's clipping a lot of walls now, and surely he's got some sort of wing damage. And then, yeah, it's just, it doesn't look all that hooked up, really, but here we go. Gonna be coming round the corner, jump that curb, avoid the wall. Nicely done there by Fingerplate. He's down by 0.2, and it doesn't look like he's going to be improving at all. I don't think he's going to be too happy with that lap at all. And here we go, coming across the line. It's going to be not an improvement. He did mess up massively, though, in that last sector. And yeah, Crazy Bill looks like he's nowhere near his time, down 0.4. And it looks like he's not going to be improving or pushing Fatality down any positions. There we go. And Young Tommy's going to be the next one to come across the line. Is he going to improve? He pushes himself into P5. And then we've got Maz up 0.4 now. Is he going to be able to push himself any further? He's up into P4 now. Then we've got, oh god, I've completely lost it. Well, Multi-Barrack puts himself into P7. Who was in between that? It was Fatality. He wasn't able to improve, and that gives Sloth the pole position time, and he's actually improved to a 37.947. So obviously he did get that 37 in the end, and he will be the front runner for tonight. I do hope that people are able to keep up with him. That is an incredibly dominant display. 7/10 in qualifying. Very, very, very solid from him, the reserve driver. And yeah, obviously we know he's good around here. But yeah, here we go. Sloth on pole position. Fatality P2. Crazy Bill P3. Maz in P4. Ryan Van Doom in P5. Young Tommy in P6. Multi-Barrack P7. Fingerplate in P8. Streams is in P9. Fozzie Bear in P10. Obviously Streams and Fozzie Bear only getting one run each. Option not to do any more. But it's all down to the race now. If they can keep it consistent. And we will see where these guys. It's lap 1 where you have to be safe on this track and just make sure you don't get any incidents. Maybe give up a couple positions here and there, and just, yeah, that's how I would go about it. But obviously everyone has their own way. And yeah, again, I'm going to mute myself. I'm trying to juggle eating and everything at the same time. I'm very sorry. Come on, Cryptic, I'm rooting for you. It's not ideal, I have no drink. I have this lemonade, actually. Let's have a drink. Oh, what the? Hell, no formation lap. Maz, you fucked it. Here we go. Another racing. Oh my god. We've got cold tyres here. Galore. Oh no. Damage. Ah! It's looking pretty clean as of yet. Obviously, a couple of people. We've got multi-barrack got damage. There's people piling up left and right. There's a safety car. Yeah. I'm not sure what for because there isn't anyone actually behind. But Maz, you fucked it. Good job. That's all on you. I'm gonna kill you after this race. Joking. It happens. But I guess the safety car is now the formation lap. And we will see the biggest winners and losers out of this then. Where are we? So, in terms of biggest winners and losers, I'm Sloth. Well, basically, the whole top 6 has stayed the same. Streams is made up 2 positions. Fozzie Bet up 2. Fingerplite down 1. Bazzaboy up 1. Multi-Barrack having a nightmare start. He's down 4. He's the biggest loser in this situation. He's going to have to pit as well and serve a 5-second penalty that unfortunately won't be able to get removed, as he will be serving it in the pits under a safety car. And we'll be rejoining right near the back. DJ Death Dragon also has wing damage and a 5-second time penalty as well. But he was up 1 position, so it was going alright for him until then. And he's on the harder compound tyres. I've just seen Jonesy drive into the wall. So he's going to have wing damage as well. These guys, it's a long race. Keep your wings. And he's actually down a position, so obviously he got jumped on the start by DJ Death Dragon. Dylan is up 2 positions, and it looks like he's going to gain a couple because he looks like he's got. Oh no, he doesn't. He's got no front wing either. Shadders is up 2 positions. I'm not sure if he's got a front wing. It doesn't look like it. He's lost it as well. Energetics is going to make up many positions now, and it looks Cryptic, Ramsey, and Envoy are all gonna make it through. And look at that. Now technically Ramsel is the biggest winner here because he's made up 6 positions. Multi-Barracks down 10. It's just not ideal. I mean, you could say it's down to the obviously Nightwing's got a penalty. He's got no wing damage actually, so I guess that could be removed. Obviously, if they don't serve it under a safety car, it will be removed. But yeah, Nightwing up 8 positions already, so he's actually the biggest winner. I completely forgot about him, to be honest. And he's managed to avoid any sort of damage as well. So I'm going to take you through the order now. So we've got Sloth in P1, Fatality P2, Crazy Bill in P3, Maz P4, Ryan Van Doom in P5, Young Tommy in P6, Streams in P7, Fozzie in P8, Fingerpolite in P9, Bazzaboy in P10, Nightwing from the back of the grid is in P11. Energetics also from the back is in P12 on those harder compounder tyres. Cryptic's in P13, he's up 2 positions as well. Ramsel is up 6 in P14. Very, very good for himself. Envoy as well, managing to avoid the carnage, is in P15. Then the first of the guys involved in all of this is Jonesy. Then we've got Dylan, Multi-Barrack. Multi-Barrack actually, did he not serve it? Or did he have 2 of them? Yeah, he seemed to have had 2 of them. And then we've got DJ Death Dragon, and it looks like Shad is a very long way back. I'm really not sure why he's so far back, but it does look like we're gonna have the well, Sloth's come into the pits actually. Just wonder if he's gonna be changing his he's changing his front wing. There was no one in front of him, so he's done that on his own. He's going to change on to the medium compound tyre, so he's going to have to pit again. And he's dropped himself to the back of the grid. Now, that's interesting because obviously he's either hit the back of the safety car, or he's driven into the wall on his own under the safety car. And obviously this is his track. It's so unforgiving. And he's going to have a bit of a job to do now. And yeah, I just don't get how that's happened. But obviously, I'm sure he'll know, and he won't be too happy with himself the way it's gone down. Done himself a George Russell. Obviously, George Russell has a lot of potential, and maybe he does too. Apparently, according to Toto, everyone crashed under the safety car, every great driver, so maybe that Sloth's crash under the safety car. We never know. We will never know, but yeah, we're not too sure what's happened, but Fatality now leads the way, and I'm sure he'll be happy counting his lucky stars there that the guy in front, who's looking rapid, has decided to put himself into the wall. But yeah, he's in P2, Crazy Bill in P2 now. Maz has managed to put himself up to P3 on that podium position. First of the soft compound runners, obviously young Tommy is going to be looking to just hold with them maybe at the moment. And obviously Maz is going to be looking to cut through the top two as quickly as possible, as he is on the softer compound tyres, and I think we'll be needing to do the two stop. Now guys, avoid each other please. Do not hit each other when you're all closing up, because I don't particularly fancy doing a lot of maths this week, as I am on holiday from work, so yeah, I would like to have holiday from maths as well, as Fatality is going to be backing them up very, very slowly. I'm not seeing any collisions at the moment, which is quite nice. I'm just wondering how Fatality is going to do this. Crazy Bill's hit the back of Fatality. It's just, you can be a bit further back with, but obviously Fatality getting a nice start. Obviously Crazy Bill is slowly going to close up on him. We've got Bazza Boy going past Finger Polite, but he's not going to get it done. Nightwing also, I can't see who's going where. It's very, very, very close, but Nightwing going up the inside. Bazza Boy's had an issue, and he's probably lost part of his wing and maybe collected part of Nightwing as well. No, Nightwing's got away with it, and Bazza Boy is not having a good time at the moment on those harder compounded tyres. Very much struggling for grip. It looks like finger plates all over the back of Fozzie Bear, and he's going to go down the inside, but not going to manage to get properly down the inside, and he's going to be a bit stuck now and got Nightwing all over the back of him. Envoy has had a mistake somewhere and has lost 2 positions to the other guys, and now a third, and it's all going down back here. Oh my god, they're going Noah's Ark. And that probably settled down, and it does look like Envoy's had a lot of damage or something, because he always completely crashed. I would just like to inspect this. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Oh, we've got Dylan and Ramsell's had a collision, is that? Jonesy's now going to use that to get away. Bazzaboy obviously is, but obviously Dylan and Ramsell are going to have to pit now under the safety car. I'm just going to quickly have a look. Well, not under safety car, sorry, under full racing conditions, and that's not going to be good for their race at all. But it looks like Finger Polite is going to get a run now on. Oh my god, we got almost missed that. And it looks like Ryan Van Doom and Tommy are going side by side. Tommy's going to tuck into that slipstream, but it looks like Ryan Van Doom's going for an early pit stop on lap 5. And is going to be coming into the pits. Finger Polite has got past on Fozzie Bear as well. Nightwing's going to be looking to make the move on him as well as soon as possible now and follow the Ferrari driver through. Very, very early pit for the... oh my... And Finger Polite's messed it up. He's had an issue. He spun. And it looks like Nightwing's going to go through on Fozzie Bear as well. And yeah, he's basically gained 2 positions for free there. And Nightwing's now up into P6 and going to be pushing onto his teammate now. And we will be seeing how quickly he gets into this, well, front battle as Sloth's in the pits again. He's not having the greatest of starts to this race. Obviously possibly caught up in the carnage that was back there, but it does look like Energetics is now looking to line up Fozzie Bear. Fozzie Bear just doesn't seem to have the grip on those soft compound tyres anymore. And yeah, Maz also struggling to keep up to the back of Crazy Bill and Fatality, so maybe those soft compound tires are gone now. And Envoy is coming out the pits. He's still going, hoping on another safety car, which is very likely, as it does look like Envoy was looking for it. Cryptic closing up to the back as well. Envoy is, well, sorry, Energetic's going to have to look for this move ASAP. Nightwing's looking to make the move as quickly as possible on his teammate. He's all over the back of him. And he's made contact. He's put Streams into the wall. I'm sure that will be looked at later on. Streams isn't going to be too happy about that at all. I'm not sure if that's a netcode error or they literally have made the contact. But that is Streams around and a long way back now. It does look Fozzie Bear though isn't able to keep it ahead, but it does look like Cryptic's actually made contact with the back of Energetics as well, so he's lost a bit of his front wing and it's now going to come under fire from Bazaboy, who is also looking to get himself up after not a great start. And here we go, we've got two moves going on here, and Energetics, look at that, perfect camera angle, and both of those moves have been done at the same corner at pretty much the same time as well. So Energetics is now through and is at the head of this train, and we'll be looking to try and close in on Nightwing. Fozzie Bear is going to be, well, looking to hold off Bazaboy as long as he can, but these soft compound tires look like they are pretty much done now. And Streams is in the pits. Coming out now is just behind Envoy, but obviously Streams knows, just don't retire. I think a lot of these guys do. There can always be another safety car. Here we go. Look at this beautiful camera angle. There's a VSC out actually. I'm just trying to look on the map if there's anything that's gone down. Streams is very slow. Let's have a look. The Streams had an issue. No, he's got his full front wing. Multi-barrack, have you got a front wing? Yeah, I really couldn't tell you where this issue is then. Envoy? Oh, here we go. Young Tommy's in the pits. He's lost part of his front wing, so he's getting that changed. And he's going on to these harder compound tires probably to the end now. But Nightwing looks like he's closing in on Maz as well, as Maz is quite a way falling off these top guys now. Well, Dylan is retired from the session. He's retired in the pits. He's had enough, and I'm not 100% sure. Maybe he was the one who caused the VSC and it wasn't his day. But yeah, I'm going to just have a look. Is there really any close battles? I guess DJ Death Dragon, but it does look like everyone's spread out a little bit due to this VSC. Multi-barrack is now past the Ferrari. Actually, we've got Sloth all over the back of Ramsel, which I probably should get to. There we go. And this is the closest thing we've got going on in track at the moment. The Red Bull driver, the quickest man on track, versus the Haas. And we'll see how he deals with the Haas driver. And is he gonna poke one down the inside here or not? As we've got a comment here by Dylan Clark. I'm sorry about I had a torrid time because I broke my front wing in a castle section and to cause the VSC. Oh, that was what the... Yeah, there we go. It's not your fault, mate. Don't apologise. Oh, there we go. Sloth has been let by Ramsel. Very interesting. But yeah, don't apologise, obviously. You basically just did a Leclerc. We seem to have Envoy getting lapped now. Is that? Yeah, Envoy is now getting lapped. Oh my god, I'm missing it all. And Dylan has now departed the track. Envoy is now retired. and that is his race over, and that's another VSC. I think we are slowly... I know Streams is going to be wishing for a safety car at this point, but it just doesn't seem like it wants to happen. He needs someone to bin it in the castle section or something. I'm sure Maz needs to be coming into the pits at some point as well. Nightwing's closing up to the back of him so quickly now. And I'm sure he'll probably be coming into the pits at the end of this lap. He's got DJ Death Dragon though, sitting in a comfortable P8. No one really around him too much. I mean, he's got Shadders closing up to the back of him. But I'm sure he can keep him at arm's length at the moment. And yeah, Nightwing is all over the back of Maz, and I just wonder, is Maz gonna battle this, or is he gonna just come into the pits and make sure he doesn't lose any time battling? We will see. No, Maz is going to continue. Oh no, Maz has gone into the pits now. And there we go, coming into the pits to get his harder compound tyres on, I would assume. And yeah, going to be very interesting to see where he comes out and, well, what happens in his race. But at the moment we have Fatality just cruising in P1 at the moment with a 1.7 second gap to Crazy Bill. A very good reserve actually. There, really taking the fight to Fatality. I'm glad we've got him. Just had to put out there. Obviously, he's not getting the airtime I think he thinks he deserves, and I do think he deserves it as well. It's just there's battles everywhere else at the moment, and yeah, them two in a bit of a world of their own at the moment. Nightwing is going to close up to the back of them though, and probably start battling them as well. I'm just curious here though, is young Tommy going to let Cryptic go? As it does look like Cryptic is the quicker of the two Renaults at the moment, obviously on the softer compounder tyres, as these hards will go to the end, and obviously Cryptic is going to be pitting again at some point onto the softer compound tyres. But no, be interesting to see how this team orders maybe plays out, or if maybe Cryptic isn't quite on the back of him yet, and Tommy's just sort of chilling just out front. But I do believe there'll probably be a switch on this straight. Nightwing setting a purple lap with 42.834, and we'll see if how quickly he's definitely catching up to these guys. Oh no, they're pitting. It's fine. Hey, wait a minute. Bazza Boy's pitting on. Oh, he's got wing damage again. That's not great. It's not going Bazza Boy's way today, and it's just going to allow Fatality to gain a bit more of a lead in terms of the championship here today, if it just keeps going this way and Fatality can keep it out in front. But Cryptic is now past young Tommy, and there we have it. Bazza Boy just getting out in front of his teammate of Sloth, both on the medium compound tyres. So I just wonder if there's team orders. Sloth going to just sit behind Bazza, or is there going to be a move? It looks like Sloth's going to go for the move. He's not holding any prisoners here, and all the go side by side. It's been a while since we've seen a Red Bull duo battling here, and I tell you what, last time we saw it didn't end well. So please guys, survive. And it does look like Bazza Boy is going to keep it in front of him though, on those fresher compound tyres. Obviously, whoever gets first is going to have the first strike at Jonesy on those harder compounder tyres, and will be coming towards coming to the end on those, and I'm not sure if Bazza Boy will be able to make it, so it'd be very interesting what he does there. But I'm just sitting here watching the two Red Bulls, and then obviously the Merc. It's a sight you usually see the other way around and at the front of the grid in real life, two Mercs on a Red Bull, but No, it's nice to see them battling again, as they are basically covered by a blanket here. And here we go. Is Boy going to get past Jonesy now? With that DRS, he's just going to close up so quickly, I would assume. As look, you can see it closing. He's going to get the outside. He's going to be forced to the outside by Jonesy. Jonesy's not going to give it easily, and they are going to do clean battling there, as Jonesy's going to keep it down the inside, and they're going to go side by side again. Jonesy just pushing him out wide, and it looks like Sloth's got a very good run there. And are they going to go 3 wide down this straight? Look at that. An arrow formation there, and it looks like Sloth is going to be going for that double overtake. And the Red Bulls are now battling again. Very, very good battling from these 3 drivers, keeping it entertaining. And it looks like Sloth's now next in line for the Jonesy position, and I don't know how he's going to treat this. Obviously, these two know each other fairly well as well, I think. As it looks like Cryptic is all over the back as well of Fozzie Bear, and you've got, oh my god, his teammates galore, as Baz has now gone through on Sloth. I'm not sure if there's team orders to play there. Just got to look at front wings. No, everyone's got the front wings. I'm assuming it's team orders. Crazy Bill now into the pit. And I'm just going to see. I think this move is going to happen before. Oh my god, I'm missing stuff. Oh, is that wing damage? I'm not sure. But here we go. Cryptic looks like he's going to be looking for the move now on Fozzie Bear. And it looks like it's going to be moved very, very easily, actually. And I'm sure his teammate's going to follow him through here as well. Here we go. This Fozzie Bear's going to become victim to a double Renault pass, it seems. And yes, he has. Both Renaults have got past him there. Very, very well done to them. Jonesy and Bazza coming into the pits now. Bazza for his 4th pit stop of the race, I think. Definitely having a collision of some sort again. I think Bazza might be getting a bill at the end of this race for the front wings. He's changed. Obviously not one of his ideal races. We're going to sit back on board with the 2 Renaults. But I'm just, yeah, I do believe they will be switching again at some point, obviously, when the Cryptic's tyres do start to fall off. And it does look like Tommy's a quicker driver now of the 2, now that his hard compound tyres are scrubbed in a little bit. And he can really go for it. But here we go. I do like seeing inter-team battles. I think I enjoy them a bit more than driver versus driver. Just shows each team is evenly matched, and obviously there's no team orders. We don't necessarily like it, but obviously when you're a driver you prefer team orders, don't you? And it looks like Tommy's going to just cruise by his teammate there. And just inherit that P9 spot. Doing very, very well for this Renault team, both reserves. And yeah, just gonna, at the moment, looking like they're gonna just collect them some nice points. It does look like, oh, here we go. We don't really have any battles necessarily happening at the moment, obviously, but oh, my battery's getting low. Oh no, get it on charge, because we're halfway through. We definitely have a couple more battles to cover in this race, because I tell you what, it's far from over. Oh my god, Cryptic, you're getting very close to that wall there, and he's definitely falling off the back of Tommy now. And yeah, Tommy definitely is the quicker of the 2 Renault drivers. I'm just trying to look. Crazy Bill looks like he's closing up to the back, though, of Maz quite quickly as well. went a little bit longer, and got undercut, but obviously on those fresher tyres, 3-lap freshers, he is going to be looking to push that Racing Point as hard as he can, maybe to push him into a mistake of some sort, but not inside that DRS zone yet. And obviously as soon as you get into that DRS zone, it's difficult to get dropped out of it, and I think he is in that DRS zone now, as we will see. Yes, he is, and he's going to get himself nice and comfy up the back of this Racing Point now. When you're in the DRS zone though, and you're pretty much matched for pace, I think it's almost inevitable that this move will end up happening. At some point Tommy's made a mistake somewhere, because Cryptic is all over the back of him again. I do wonder sometimes if it is down to this DRS zone or not. But it does look like Maz is under a lot of pressure now. Oh, there's been contact. Crazy Bill has nicked the back of Maz, maybe getting just a bit too good of an exit, but obviously has showed some sportsmanship, has refused to go past, and has allowed Maz to recover, and yeah, very good to see. Obviously it's not good to see the contact. Oh my god, you've jumped that. I wonder if that's a warning there, but yeah, no, good to see there's a bit of respect there, and not just taking positions. Because we are going to go down the back straight, and this move is going to happen straight away. Here we go, all the way through. Here he goes, and he's through. I don't think Maz is going to battle it all that much. I think he'll just like some very good points today. Obviously not feeling ideal. Yellow flags in sector 2. Is that Streams? Yeah, Streams has had an issue. No, it's not actually. Yes, it is. Yeah, something's happened in sector 2. Whether he's had, I don't know, but it looks like Fatality is actually keeping Nightwing at some very good arm's length at the moment, and I'm just wondering, are they going for the medium soft? I would assume they probably are, but Cryptic's also got back past young Tommy, and I'm just wondering, is this going to be hindering them, or are they boosting themselves up to the pack that's just in front? And it looks like Ryan Van Doom has had a big issue. He's overshot. Oh, he's got wing damage, and Streams was retired from the session in the pits. And it does look like Ramsel as well is about to be lapped by Fatality as well, and he's just going to tuck in behind the McLaren driver. Ryan Van Doom is going to be coming into the pits as well, and you can just see those two Renaults just closing up to the back and quite casually. They're doing quite well for themselves as well. These Renaults just preying on other people's mistakes, not hitting each other. Looking very, very organised from the two of them now, as they seem to have switched again. No, they haven't actually. Sorry, I'm very wrong there. But yeah, not quite inside each other's things yet, but Streams has now left the session. Ryan Van Doom is going to be changing his wing again, falling a little way back. I think coming out just in front of Multi-Barrack, I would assume. Actually, a fair way out in front of Multi-Barrack, actually. No, actually. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe 2-3 seconds up the road. From the Racing Point and Ferrari drivers. Yeah, 4 seconds. Yeah, Fingerplay is closing up to the back. Is that Jonesy? Jonesy has retired now in the pits, not having an ideal race. It would have been nice to see a little bit more. Had some very, very good battles. And yeah, thanks for coming, Jonesy, mate. But no, these two, the Renaults, just, yeah, just look on another level, don't they? They're just sitting together and not really. They're not separating, are they? But you know what? It's good to see, though. We've only lost 4 people in 17 laps. I'll tell you what, though, that is very, very good going for a track like this as well. I'm just wondering, are these guys going to switch around again? The DRS zone's long enough. If I'm not mistaken, though, I think they did move this DRS zone a bit back. So there is less of an overtaking chance. It's not like almost a guaranteed thing. And I'm going to just sit on board because I think Fingerplat might be looking to make a move here now on P13 man multi-Barrett or multi-Rabbit, as they have switched now the Renault pair. And here we go. As Baz is in the pits again, and Fingerplat has overshot, and they're going to go multi-Rabbit, going to have that line. And it does look like, actually, that Fingerplat is going to have the ERS again for another shot, maybe, if he has it. He's definitely running a lot lower, though, on ERS, and he's not going to be able to have the pace to get past on this lap, it seems. But we do also have a move up here, as Fatality has gone into the pits now. And yeah. But we do have Crazy Bill all over the back of Shadders now. Shadders has to come into the pits at some point. I'm assuming he's doing a hard to soft strategy, but it does look like Crazy Bill is just going to cruise by here, and then obviously he's going to have to get past DJ Death Dragon as well next. Crazy Bill doing a very, very nice overtake there, and very respectable. But it does look like Shadow's not giving up easily, and that is gone through. Team Fingerplat is in the place. I tell you what, I've missed you guys. Axel, where have you been? Fingerplat's trying to make moves, and you haven't been here. Cryptic is now in the pits as well. Fingerplat again under pressure though by Bazzaboy now. Looks like Bazzaboy's going to be going through on Fingerplat, but it also, he needs to be looking ahead as well to Multi-Rabbit, because there's a freeway battle going on here. And obviously, here we go. It looks like Bazzaboy, is he going to put it up the inside going into this turn? No, he's not. He's going to take that position. And then obviously, look at the next one going in. Fingerplat almost went for that move there. But it's not to be. Going in to the next part, falling a little bit off, but Bazzaboy now going around the outside, or at least trying to, of Multi-Rabbit, and Multi-Rabbit defending very, very well indeed. Nightwing now into the pits, and I'll just see how far ahead Fatality is going to come of him. But Ramsel has now retired. Oh no, he's just left. Ideally, we would have needed you to retire, but I do hope that doesn't cause any issues. Fatality's retired. Fatality's out. And that's a VSC. Where's he done that? Huh? How's it? How's the car crashed there? I'm lost for words. Yeah, I'm assuming we'll get an explanation or something, but it looks like Maz now is all over the back of Crazy Bill, and now has made that move past, and that does actually mean that Maz is up into a net P2 as it stands as Crazy Bill, because he's lost part of his wing. I'm not sure if those two were actually involved in contact, Crazy Bill and Fatality. Oh, and Crazy Bill's now out of the session as well. He's put it into the castle section. And guys, you need to be careful. Oh, Fatality saying sorry to Crazy Bill. So obviously there was contact between the two of them. And leaving. It's just unfortunate because they were having such a good race. A very, very good battle. And both of them are now out of the race. But I do believe that technically puts Maz into a winning position in terms of the fact that Nightwing is, well, winning this race by some margin now. But it does come with the fact, actually, Energetics is in that net P3 spot, and could be on for that P2 because he's on a fresh set of soft compound tires. And yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting end to this race, as we see Energetics will close up to the back of Maz very, very quickly. I don't know where he's come from, if I'm being honest, Energetics. Well, he did pit under the VSC, I do believe, so maybe that giving him a little bit, that's like 10 seconds or something in terms of the pits. Fozzie Bear now into P9, and young Tommy is actually in a P4 position, doing very well for himself as well. But I tell you who that's bailed out though today, that is bailed out Bazzaboy. Fatality having an issue, was pretty much on for the race win, has had that crash, and obviously now Bazzaboy gonna be gaining on the championship leader. Very, very interesting to see indeed. Nightwing with a purple lap with a 40.57, basically a qualifying lap pretty much. But yeah, here we go. Energetics within a second now of Maz, and it's just, yeah, he's just closing up so easily. And we may be seeing a little bit of a not really a battle, because these softs are so much quicker in terms of the hards. But I tell you what though, these two drivers have done very, very well. Energetics now moving to the inside but not making the move. I think he could have had the grip to go down the inside, and Maz would have given him the respect to do it. I don't believe Maz even really will battle this too hard, as he knows the position he's in. We've got a move here. Fingerpolite looking to make the move now on Multi-Barrier. He just doesn't have the straight line speed. Look at this. Multi-Barrier just about holding it in front, but he's going to come into the break, and so break a lot later. Go round the outside, and he's going to get given the respect by Multi-Rabbit now. And going to go around the outside again. No contact with the wall there, and I don't think either one of them's got DRS now. And there we go. Fingerpolite up into P11 as it stands, doing very, very well for himself there. And there we go. That is that done, as we've got Ryan Van Doom now retired from this race in the pits. So doing well for not his day, but obviously it's looking like Energetic is going to fly by on this straight now, and basically oh, why have I been, hey, okay, there we go, here we go. Look at this. Energetics, I'm assuming, just isn't wanting to make this move yet. He's going to go down the inside now of the Racing Point driver. No, he's not. He's just going to sit behind. I do think he's toying with him a little bit. Obviously, we do know Energetics does do this a little bit, as we have got Shadders actually moving up into a P5 position. But oh god, here we go. Down the inside goes Energetics. Obviously, given the respect, Maz not getting the exit he necessarily needed, but that's Energetics through now. up into P2, and that is that done and dusted. Shatters moving up into P5, and it sorry, God, I'm losing my voice. Well done, Finger Blight. Yeah, Axel on it. Seeing his favourite driver or friend. I'm assuming you do know each other. And going up into that P11 position. But yeah, no, it's a lot of people have had very unlucky races, I'd like to say. And now that's just Ramsel's disconnected car in the way. It does look like Energetics isn't even trying to pull away at the moment from Maz. And yeah, I do believe Maz will probably overtake him back, but then obviously Energetics will probably push him back again. Yeah, here we go. It's going to happen. Energetics isn't using any of his ERS. I would assume it's going to hold them both up, though. That's the thing. I'm not quite sure why Energetics is doing this. I guess I don't know. But yeah, he's now been re-overtaken by Maz. And it does like Shadders actually is all over the back. This is, well, we'll watch Energetics re-overtake, I guess. He's not going to do, he's just going to sit in behind. But yeah, Shadders is now all over the back of young Tommy. He has had a brilliant race so far, Shadders. Finding his way through this field, basically doing the same as Energetics, and they've both really done well with this hard to soft strategy, keeping out the way of all these incidents. And that is a VSC coming out. I'm Sloth is out of the race. He's had an incident going in here. I'm not quite sure what's gone on there. Multi-Barrack avoiding the next car. Oh, think polite. Axel, I'm really sorry you had to witness that. Yeah. Fingerplate is now out of the race, and it's just by his own doing. Multi-Barrack up into a P10 position. I'm really not sure what has happened to I'm Sloth, though. I don't know where he lost the car. But, and here we go. Energetics is going to make the move now, going up the inside of Maz. Yeah, look, he's not using any ERS really. Oh my, you don't, guys. You got to keep it close, but you don't want to be causing each other damage. Here we go, going side by side, and Maz is staying in front. Shadders now all over the back of young Tommy, though. This is the interesting one, because as soon as young Tommy Shadders gets past, here we go, he's going to go past for it now. Now we have got there Shadders through, and he's going to be coming onto the back of this pack now as well. So this battling between Maz and Energetics, I'm sure Maz doesn't want it too much, but because this is just letting Shadders in on the action. There's 2 or 3 laps and they're going side by. It's just not ideal, guys. Just pick a position. Energetics, just go past and run, because Shadders is very much in the running now for this P2 spot. If there's any incident here between the two of them, Shadders will pick up the pieces and just go. And my advice is just get past Energetics. We know you've got the pace to do it on those softer compound tyres. And yeah, Axel saying what happened. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know either. Go on go on Shadders saying Dylan. There's his fan club there. There we go. Energetics now going past Maz, and now Shadders coming in almost within a second now of the 2 drivers in front, with 2 laps left to go. including the last lap, and it does very much look like Shadows could be on for a very, very good result here, because it looks like Energetics just doesn't. He's basically pushing Maz back into Shadows. It's not really too fair though on Maz. I'm sure he's not enjoying it at all, and there's nothing he can do. Nightwing now pulling over, not taking the win. Very good of him, to be honest. And just coming in behind, and this will be for the race win. Shadows is in the hot seat of it, and I'm sure Maz is not happy now, because it looks like Energetics is going now and dropping Maz out of ERS, so he's basically backed him up into Shadows. Yeah, it seems a bit weird, a bit dodgy at the same time, obviously. A bit unfair on Maz, if I'm being perfectly honest, the way it's gone, because obviously Energetics has, oh, my headset's run out of battery, has pushed him back into Shadows, and now it's just gone by 2 seconds. So obviously we know he's had the pace, and could possibly be losing 2 more positions because of this as well. But it does look like young Tommy and Shadows could be taking positions off of Maz now, and I'm sure he's not going to be too happy about this at all, and the way this has gone down. The lucky thing is he does have ERS to play with, unlike the other 2, obviously been battling a bit more, and yeah, it's just... And Maz now going defensive. He's just got to hold on to it for 1 more lap. Just make sure he can keep himself in front, not use his ERS in the wrong places, and just park that car perfectly, because Shadows is going to be on the hunt now for that final point, well, that P2 position. As it does look like he's got the pace to do it. It's just whether he can get past the Racing Point. Racing Point does have superior levels of ERS, as we can see. The the Mercedes car does have the red light blinking, but it does look like Maz has had an error as well though, on the exit, and has allowed Shadows to close up a little bit. These guys always find themselves together no matter what race they're in. It's quite odd in that way, but God, I'm dying, guys. I think my voice is gonna go. I will read that at the end, Fatal. You've typed an absolute paragraph there. And is Maz going to be able to hold Shadows behind or not? It's going to be so close. Battery low, my headset's running out. This is insane. Energetics is going to win this race, and then it does look like Shadows is all over the back. And is he going to be able to have the pace to get past the Racing Point on the back straight? Is it going to be a Bottas Stroll moment? Pretty much. Well, here we go. Energetics coming across the line to win the race, and it looks like Maz is going to hold on for P2, and Shadows in at P3, a podium position for him. Young Tommy in P4, Nightwing in P5, Grace, whatever the word is, giving up the win and coming home in a P5, obviously knowing his pace and everything. DJ Death Dragon coming home in P6, Bazza Boy in P7. He's going to be getting a fair few points actually on Fatality now. That incident has happened between him and Crazy Bill. Very unfortunate in terms of what has happened. I'm pretty sure there's an explanation in there, but obviously Maz now really happy with that P2. Not expecting much, I did hear before, but Fozzie Bet in P8, Cryptic Alibi, Mr. P20, the P20 man he called himself at the start of this race, is in P9. I did tell him, reach for the stars, go for the points. He's got them, and he's going to be coming home in P9. Then we've got Multi Barrick going to be coming home in P6, Ramsel in P11, and yeah, it's just very good race from these guys. Losing a lot of drivers near the end of the race, but yeah, very good race from a lot of the new guys as well. Wait, here we go. Fatality explanation. I stupidly went side by side with Energetic on a straight sector 2. Crashed myself out after I had the front wing damage, so I wanted to pit. Oh, okay. I basically get it. Yeah, maybe I need to be hungover every race. Every race he's hungover. He's pretty much got B2. My headset's running out. Maybe it didn't cost you too much time. Had to let you pass there. And well done. Yeah, but honestly, a brilliant race from everyone involved today. Massive congratulations to Energetics for winning the race, his first in VIL2. Coming from P17 to win. Maz in P2, Shadows in P3. I've got to end the stream very soon because I've got no voice left, and we'll be here next week on Thursday at 8 PM for Division 1, and I will see you guys then. I'll just quickly stroll up and down for the standings, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.